What up, party people? This is the opposite kind of intro as the last one. We ditched all the ASMR, and now it's straight up crazy civilization building over here on the Hexagon TTRPG. I almost said the Texagon.
A little different.
A little different, but I think we are building up slowly to having this civilization that has access to different types of tools and technologies, which I'm very excited for. Because that's what this whole campaign was going to be about. And then we spent a lot of time laying, I think, a lot of foundational groundwork. But let's hop right into it. So for this session, we're coming hot off, everybody arriving back with the loot, taking some time to talk to their different tribes, handing off the dragon heart over to Otto, and having some strange magical interaction, or it seems that he's uniquely tapping into something or instinctively tapping into something. And yeah, I'm Brent, your DM. I'm here with the Tough Tomas, which is Peter, the Fiery One Fair, which is Simon, and the QT Intergalactic Angel Quinn T314.
Oy,
Oy. Incredible. So Quinn, we left off with you walking to go find your fellow progenitors. I like if you go to look for Tomas, I think like you just walk around a little bit. You don't find him, and you don't find a single Decafou.
What? Huh. I asked someone else. Have you seen any Decafouts around? Where do they go?
It's like, no, I haven't seen anybody.
Okay, maybe Will knows where he might be.
Yep.
So I
Mentor
go to
shrugs.
him.
You guys both go to you and Mentor both go to Wilm. So Wilm, I think you after speaking with your different ones, go back to the main area where there's still, I think, some bustling going about as people are preparing stuff and fires, and you see that there's an underseer who like has a salt rock and is like trying to grind it down into like actual salt and like maybe make some dragon jerky or something. It's a tough process. And then Quinn comes up.
With a cat behind me. Oh, it just kind of followed me here. Ignore it. I was curious. Have you seen Tomas?
I haven't seen Tomas, but I heard a lot of scared "Here comes Wilga" just kind of echoing around the area. So maybe they're off, just on exercise or something. But anytime you hear Wilga's name yelled from the tops of the trees, well, can't be good.
Have I heard any Wilgos being heard on my way to Will?
Roll me. You could roll me I guess a might roll. I don't know. You strain your ears.
Okay, let me get a dice roll here.
Careful, she might get a natural 20.
You said might? I think I have a 1 edge for it. Check.
That's Tomas's next mutation.
Yeah, I have an edge. Okay, so D20.
An edge and might?
Yeah, and might.
Ooh.
I always had it from the start. I just never really used it.
Oh, I thought you had your edge and speed.
I do also. I had as one of my abilities extra edge, making it so I have 1 might and 1 speed.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. I rolled a 9. Is that enough for an edge of what?
Your edge just takes off a point for you to use.
Yeah, so are you applying effort? So it would be 2 might instead of 3 because you have an edge.
Yeah. Sure, I'll do that.
Right. You strain your ears in this moment, and you do hear a very faint, just rah, which is very obviously Tomas,
Mm.
and you hear someone like, "Oh!" the Wilhelm scream go off in the forest.
Well, I think I hear them. And I head off towards the direction. Come
I
after me. I
don't
need to
think
talk
it'll-
with you.
No, I don't think it will be safe.
What? You... Wait, why? As they stop in my path. I'm already like so far away too. Just because of my speed, I'm so fast and like.
Do you not hear
Really
their
annoying.
panicked screams? I feel like they might be doing something a bit more involved.
You think Tomas and Volga are and I put my fingers together.
Well, look, if you want to go find that out, I'll leave that up to you. But I'm just saying I don't think we should interfere.
Okay. I will respect their space. Well,
You hear another
but
scream.
That's definitely not Tomas.
That did not sound like Tomas. No. I would assume that's probably Volga. Even then.
Oh no, Wilga's much deeper than that.
Oh, wait, that's more than Wilga? And my
Mentor
brain
looks at
kind of
Will.
breaks.
You and Wilga.
I believe that sounds like a decafout. I don't know.
Well, this is, I guess I'll wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. I kind of wanted to talk related to the underground people.
Right. We had named them, I believe, right?
Yeah, whatever their name is.
Mentor says the Hellions.
That's it. No, I just wanted to make sure, like,
Mm-hmm.
above board, that's what it was. We had named them before, like,
Mhm.
mentioning it. Cool.
Yes, but he had named himself that, and I believe he
Mhm.
said his particular appellation was Hunson
Hudson.
Davadir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something that Maylin has brought up that she's right. Even at her age, she's so wise. The fact that my people don't really have, I guess, your people have the power of flames, and Thomas's people are really strong and beefy and have a way to protect themselves. But my people were pretty smart and know how to get things done. But fighting wise, we require more tools, kind of like the ones I got on my feet. And I point at my speedy rollers or roller blades, as I can't speak English anymore.
Right. I do hope you know that not all of my people have wings. I don't have wings myself.
Oh no, I said fire for your people.
Uh,
You all have the power of flames. I know you are one of those.
Neither of that either. That
Oh
is
no?
not true. No.
Oh.
Yes, there are some that are gifted in such ways, but not all. I hope you don't feel in any way that your people don't have their own talents. Everyone has their talents, regardless of if it is magical in nature or not.
I know they're very talented people. I just don't think they're talented in the area of surviving an attack. If
Well,
one was to happen.
Not everyone
Not without
needs to
tools.
be a combatant, but if they wish to be, why not send them to train with the decafouts?
Mentor
What?
pipes in. I think it's more that perhaps their talents will shine in the same way that Quinn's shine when they have something at their disposal to use. It's a swordsman without a sword is not nearly as efficient.
All right. Well, I mean,
That's a better way to put it.
we are trying to forge a bit more useful weapons currently. So the attempt would be with the scales and teeth and claws of the dragon. And if we can find some ore, then we can start smelting metals and forging. But
Takes
that
a lot of
all
time.
requires materials.
Time and materials, which we don't have if we're going to go up against the voidlings soon.
Fair.
That's why I'm worried. I'm worried about us losing against all the voidlings if we're not properly prepared.
Well, we do have the aid of the Fae. We had already spoken to them. So we do have their backing. That has already been agreed to.
Yes, that's true.
But if you feel like we need some more aid, by all means. I've been I've been all right from the get-go with speaking and dealing with Hudson. I merely haven't to respect your wishes.
I wanted to discuss with Thomas too, so I'm not deciding for everyone, I guess. Because there's still a potential risk in doing those trades to begin with.
There's a potential risk with everything. You've technically placed yourself under Titania by trading with the Fae.
Yeah.
By using there are risks to everything. By taking in Bart, as nice as he is, we might have opened ourselves up to retaliation from the White Flame. We can't live and grow without taking on some of these risks in the short term.
I think the reason why I'm so afraid of taking risks is the amount of people that could get hurt because of one wrong choice. I've never been a leader before this, and it's not like you guys have been leaders either, but I have a feeling for some reason you're more naturally inclined for it. I was always the person that just communicated to people and passed along messages, and now I'm deciding for the lives of hundreds of people.
But I don't think you realize that how big a role communication plays in the structure of a community and a people. If there is no communication, there is no community. That in itself is one of the most important parts of cementing a people together.
Thank
So
you.
don't diminish what it is, and don't diminish what you have. But at the same point, making decisions is difficult. But sometimes you make them because you don't have a better decision to make. And that is you need what is offered, and you try and make do with what you have to give in return.
I guess what we can do is maybe not necessarily make a deal right together with them, but just hear out what the deal is to begin with. Then we can make a better decision off of that.
They wanted magical bark, and we currently have magical herbs. We grow these, we make our own stockpile of them. Then that is our own stock that we can use to trade. We no longer have to take from Valeth. We no longer have to take from the Fae. We have our own commodities in which to bargain.
That's actually a great point. We can use that as a bargaining chip.
Of course. However, we need to begin that. The gardening might not be immediate. We have the tips from the Dryad, of course, but we still need enough to be able to trade for whatever it is that you feel like you might need from the Hellions?
Well, thankfully, due to Valet's just aura, things here grow in more abundance and faster than expected. At least I think so, because I am specialized in botany, so I assume that.
You are correct.
So thankfully, this might actually be not so bad. Like, we will have hopefully enough for our people and to trade.
Well, I'm not exactly sure how much was traded to get the bits that we have now, but as you said, we can be open to figuring out what they can even offer us to begin with. Things that essentially aren't cursed this time.
That would be a good start.
As we have, well, your, I believe, I'm not sure if I don't have his name, I don't believe, but one of your underseers has found a few cursed items, minor curses, but amongst the things that have been traded.
Wait, I remember writing his name at some place.
Whose name?
Oh, George.
Yes.
And George was my trinket guy.
Old Georgie.
Good old George.
But be that as it may, yes, we can wait to speak to Tomas when he gets back from whatever it is he's doing.
The fun he's having over there.
It might not be fun. We'll find out when he comes back, and we'll ask him.
I'll let you ask him.
Okay. I don't know what you think is going on, but
Meanwhile, you can find me at the garden. I'm gonna start. Well, not start because it's already been started, but I'm gonna take an eye at the progress of it so far.
sure. And if your trinket George or his fellow individuals want to look over the orb that we took from the dragon's heart, Otto currently has it. He seems to have some sort of affinity to it.
Oh, okay.
In the off chance. And then Ozzy might have a look into it as well, but I feel like the more minds on it, the better.
Yeah, George seems to have natural talent with these trinkets. So I think he might be the right person for it.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you for everything. Well, I do feel a little bit more reassured.
As you should. Maylin and the others trust you, so you should trust yourself.
I'll try. And I walk over to the guard.
You walk over to Georgie?
To the garden, but if I see George, I'll mention.
Yeah. Have you see George? George, hello? What is up
George,
over here?
see, Otto actually is in possession of this orb. I thought maybe you would like to take a little peek at it. It's from the dragon.
Peek at an orb, you say? Yes.
Mm-hmm. I know you enjoy those sort of trinkets, so. And I'm sure Otto wouldn't mind.
Well, he is a progenitor. I guess I'll try and find him.
Yeah, just say Quinn sent you and to take a little look.
How official.
Is that weird? Is that weird that I'm sending people? Nah. Usually I was the one sent by people. You technically have my role, the role I used to have. You should be proud of it.
I shall be. I
Mm.
think this is the first official order you've given the Underseers, in a way.
I think for a minute. I'm like, okay, mentor. I want you to take note of that. My first official order.
Mentor's like, okay, your first official order is go figure out how to find Otto and maybe get the orb.
Mm-hmm. And also take note of the day and time and the person I talk to. Just in case historians want to know about my official duties in the future.
Got it. Time stamped, and he like
Takes a picture. There you go. Now off you go, George. I got a garden to tend to.
all righty then. What a wonderful world. Makes his way. You see, like, starts talking to an Ottoman. He's like, "Where can I find your leader?" And they're like, "What?"
Like, since when do we do this stuff?
Yeah. So you go over to the garden.
Yeah, I just like just out of character, just taking care, you know.
I think you go check in. Yeah, how is it going so far with moving stuff? All the mosses have been moved now into like damper, darker places in the forest that are nearby, near where like water would be, so that they can start to proliferate. Basically, they have to grow, and then you can take sections of them from the dark, damp area, and then they'll grow back and recover the section that you took from. The lamp ones. Need a little bit of like magical energy to like turn on, and then they'll fade over a number of hours. So basically it's kind of like you touch it and you feel a little tingle, and it's like a little bit of your magic passes into the plant, and basically for those ones they have to absorb like a lot of sunlight, so they need to be placed in like areas of the forest where they're going to be able to take in a lot of sun. So you start to take, make sure, wherever we put them, there needs to be like slightly less trees and stuff like that, so that at night then they'll illuminate that area. And then you got the toilet plants. Just needs to be fed a lot, and then it'll start producing sprouts. You see there's already a line. It's been put in, like someone's house was commandeered. Their little hut has become the toilet. And yeah, there's like a big, long line to use the toilet because it's nice and easy as opposed to anything else.
Yeah. The simple things that make a life so much better.
Incredible.
That kind of thing, yes.
It's nice. It keeps wiping for you, but
there you have it.
how incredible. Remove that cursed image.
Yeah, that was about that for my side of what I wanted to get done.
Okay. So I think we'll stay from here. The Decathons pass the night getting hunted by their leader. Everybody else goes to bed pretty normally, and the Progenitors will meet up the next day. So morning, Otto will arrive, hands in robes, hood up over his head. Tomas, do you come back to camp, or are you still out there hunting and training and doing stuff?
We could say it was just for the night, and like maybe we'll do that like every night for, I don't know, until we fight the voidlings or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you show up, you're a little tired, and like
Yeah.
Otto like looks at you, and he looks a little tired. He's got like some dark lines under his eye. He was also up all night. And then you have Toma, Wiln, and Quinn, who also come over, looking much more rested.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
So you all can take your long rest stuff for the day. I don't know that everybody's going to be up to full, but you might be, because it's all 4 of your rests at once.
Depends on what I roll. Last time I was rolling all 1s and 2s.
I mean, it's effectively we've had like 2 long rests since like the big fights, right? Or no, we didn't. We didn't end up taking a long rest. We skipped it.
No. So this is your
This
first.
is our first. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I might not be full, but it's better than nothing.
That's 4, 7. Oh yeah, okay, no. I'm good. Because you also add your tier level as well to the DC.
Mhm.
So it's a +1 to everything, at the very least. To each roll, to each dice roll.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then because it's we took the 24 and had a long rest, they refresh all 4, correct?
Exactly. So everyone's taking 4 rests right now. So you're getting 8 points for free and then 4 dice rolls. For the
Well, I
tier
guess
2.
technically 4 points for free for tier 1, 8
Yeah.
for tier
Exactly. 4 for tier 1, 8 for tier 2.
Oh.
Time to tear up, Tomas.
Yeah.
No, me too. I
Eventually.
haven't gotten there either.
3 XP
you
away.
had the points, you just didn't do it.
2. They've been using them for changing roles.
Yeah, I did. I have 60 XP. Like, I could
Oh, damn.
level up at least once to be at 2 out of 4, but I'm still ways off.
Yeah. Quinn goes to bed, wakes up at tier 2, has a bunch of new abilities
Not yet. Not yet.
with renewed purpose.
Soon. Good morning.
Hello.
Thomas, are things okay with you and Wilga?
They are fine. She is as fit as she has ever been.
Oh my. I whispered to Will, I think you're right, Will.
Honestly, I thought with this third hand I'd be a better rider than her, but she is too good.
There were a few screams last night. Everything all right?
Oh, there were many. Everyone is far too weak. We need to make everyone stronger, Will.
And what do you suggest? Because Quinn had the exact same issue last night.
Yeah. And I explained to Thomas kind of like the discussion me and Will had yesterday.
Give me the spark notes.
Yeah, so
She believed-
Hellion,
yeah.
maybe trades. Here deal first. We got bargaining chip using guard and stuff.
She believes the combat power that we might be able to wield is a bit too low to fight the voidlings or to fight off any possible incursion. And to aid us in that endeavor, well, she might be willing to make a deal with the Hellions.
Are you
Which she
sure?
was opposed to before.
I am at least hear it out.
Well, I was quite suspicious, but well, I trust you and I trust Will. Otto, do you feel the same? Do you wish to trade with these Hellions?
I've been focused on something else. And he holds up the dragon heart from within his robes. Pinkish sphere looking like this. Kind of like ringed and again like reminiscent of the ridges of a brain or something like that. I think that at the very least I can have eyes on whatever dealings, and perhaps that could help us in at least shielding ourselves from harm should it come to pass. I'm not against dealing with these hellions, but we should keep a careful watch on them.
Yes. I agree. Well, I say we should do it.
All right. You got the bell.
Yes, but as long as everyone's okay with it. But wait, do you want to just do it now? I thought we should potentially wait until we actually have something to trade. Like, wait until the herbs have at least had their first harvest.
Wouldn't that be too late with the voidlings?
Well, you were saying that these grow faster than normal. Do we know how long? Did the Dryad mention how long they might take?
That should probably be information I know.
Yeah.
I look
So
at
the info you have from the Dryad is that it'll take like months, which is much faster than years, is what it would really take for this kind of thing to grow. So it is quite a bit faster, but not so fast that you would have enough on hand anytime soon if you want to start the campaign for the Voidlings. That being said, you could harvest from in the bloom. They might grow faster because there's more magic there. Or you guys could try to inject magic, progenitor magic.
We also have the organs of the dragon and the teeth and the scales and the claws if you want to try and trade that as well.
That's
depending.
true.
Maybe not the meat, but the rest is yes, it's fine.
Well, I believe you wanted to make some armor from the scales at the very least.
Mm-hmm. But I do not know if we have enough for something substantial.
Well, that's
Armor
why
for
I was.
and I do not know if it is worth it.
Well, a good set of armor would be worth it for sure. So that should that much should be set aside, regardless. So we should ask the weavers. Otto, would your people be able to size Tomas and I guess maybe a couple of his lieutenants to see how much of the scale they would need?
Yes, of course. Shouldn't be that many of the scales to clothe you, Tomas, seeing as how they are quite large per scale. I think more difficult it will be to work with them, to bore holes and sew them together, or somehow have them between folds of fabric. That will be a little bit time consuming. That being said, I think trading parts of the dragon is a good idea. We do not need the lungs. We do not need a dragon liver for anything. I don't think.
That's what I was potentially thinking. But again, don't know how much that might be able to get us in return. But it is at least something that we can use to trade potentially. Also,
Well, if we trade those, we'll have to do it quick.
right.
Before it's too late, yeah.
Which brings me to my second point. When did you want to do it?
Well, we're all available right now, and this doesn't happen all the time, so.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna stick my head out and just have someone nearby go grab the lungs and the organs that he had put to the side to bring it over in wrapped packages.
Otto says, I will fade from view then. And
Do
the
not like being seen.
glows a little.
Oh, right.
You
Yes.
see his eyes reflected 8 times in the folds of the orb, And then you see the scene from above as he's looking down on all of you.
Right.
He recedes into the shadows.
Alright, so you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Ding, ling, 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 ling. Hansen, Mr. Debadier, could we speak with you?
And you stop ringing the bell, but you still hear ding, 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 ding. And it doom, doom, as if it hit the ground, as if the very sound of the bell fell to the floor.
You probably should run this in some place a bit more isolated.
And the floor and a crack just opens up about the size of, two people standing side by side, and a shimmering sheet. Looks like heat. Looks like it would be hot on a desert day. Begins to form. You feel the heat from that sheet. And you see at the very edges that it looks like it's burned the air as black accumulates there, as it seems like a now very much more outlined door begins to take shape in the air before you, similar to the doorway that Hunson had exited to from. He had exited from quite a while ago now. It was basically a year ago, I think, at this point. And as you look, the door that he'd originally come through was a little bit more ornate. It was like nice looking, and this one is like it's more like a back door, a little bit smaller, a little bit with rounded and frayed edges, and as that heat shimmer gets so intense that you can't look through it. So if like Quinn is on one side and Tomas is here, and then Wilm is here, you can't see each other through the door anymore. You see first a beautiful black dress shoe followed by dress pants, and walking out of the door is Hunson, looking very much like he did that year ago. Pinstripe suit, a crisp white shirt with a red tie, and his skin just weirdly sagging on that face, leaving like the red under the eyes a little bit visible. And you get the sense that he is just wearing the skin on top of what he really is. Blonde hair, slicked back, horns. And he has a briefcase. He looks around, clocks Wilm with the bell. Goes, the business partner. Wonderful. And oh, look at this. It's the rest of you.
It's been some time.
It has indeed. I wasn't beginning. I think I'd fully written off this little corner of the world, and that perhaps there was no trading to be done. And he looks around, and I think you guys also realize you've summoned him within the forest this time. As he looks around side to side, and then his gaze snaps to the pile of organ meat. He goes, whoa. Was this from here?
It's been procured.
My word. And he opens up the briefcase and then lets go, and it just hangs in the air right there. And you can see that he takes out of the briefcase what looks like a sheet, and he just like rips it, like if you were putting a cover on a bed, and as it stabilizes in midair, it looks like there's a small table. It's just the sheet kind of like floating in space. He closes the briefcase and puts it on the table, and then from a pocket, he takes out a notebook, flips it over, takes a pen, and says, "Well, what do we have to trade, and what can I offer you?" And he looks from face to face.
Right. So, Quinn, give me some things.
Okay. I don't know your limitations, Hudson. I don't know what you can procure. But
He
I was
twists when you say limitations. He goes, "Oh, limitations, none."
none. So, okay. Could you procure me then for a trade at some point with technologies, kind of what I'm looking for? Do you see these boots? Do you see what I'm wearing? Do you see these things? And I show him. I literally like stretch out my leg at him.
You
Observe.
stretch out your leg at him, and he takes a look at your leg.
Mm.
He looks back at you.
Mm.
Did you make any effort to hide your D-pad?
Yes, the D-pad is not visible. It's behind my back. My hand is like, okay, I am literally doing look at my leg and not my hand move.
Incredible.
Distraction,
I'm going to need you to
Misdirection.
roll me like a speed roll, just like to be agile and,
Okay.
and a little bit sneaky about
I'll
this.
use an effort because I don't want to fuck this up.
100%.
2 points because I have an edge of 1, and I shall roll. And I shall use an EXP. Give me a moment.
Oh my god. Don't do it! Don't do it!
But if he finds
No, I'm kidding,
out,
kidding.
I'm
Do whatever
done.
you
I'll do it because the first one I roll was a 6, so I'm gonna. Okay, I'll take a 13. A 13 is better in my brain. It's not perfect, but it's better
You'll take a 13. And is that, you said, was that with effort or no effort?
with effort.
With effort. Well, with effort,
Oh,
make a roll.
phew.
So on a 15 or higher, you're able to, in this instance, you're showing off the technology, and you just somehow interpose your body every
That's it.
time with the D-pad, and you're doing these like poses. You kind of like rest. You like come to a rest, almost like leaning your arm maybe like behind Tomas or something, and just like hidden from his view. And you can see, whoa, those are some really fancy skates.
Oh yeah, they are.
I know I said no limitations, but that's that right there is integrated right in your body, isn't it?
Yep. It doesn't have to be integrated right on, but maybe some form of upgrades, I guess, for my people.
Upgrades, huh? Well, let me tell you. In hell, these are the kind of upgrades that we usually deal with. It's all bio mods and elixirs and caffeine.
Gotcha. Well then, we can start smaller. Metal, electrical wires, things that I can use my people to create.
You want like old world tech? Like a computer? Like a cell phone?
Not a cell phone.
Not a cell phone. But like a computer.
No, I don't need a computer either.
Yeah, you want more like those gadgets. You're gadgety. Gadgety?
Gadgety, I guess. Not cursed. Can it not be cursed also?
Not be cursed. What are you talking about? There's no curses.
Are you well, not curses, but let's say a gadget that is more net positive than negative.
Oh, I'll sell you net positive. No problem. Let me tell you. All right. If I was to produce your roller skates there, like you got for somebody, I could maybe do another 3-4 pairs for what you brought me here. This pile of meat, but yeah, they won't be as good quite. But gadgety, I got all kinds of gadgety.
Gadgety does not sound so bad.
You want an example of what I could?
Yeah. Give me an example of your
Go
gadgetiness.
into this briefcase, opens it up. What about this? And he takes out, and it looks like a small, like injector. He's like, huh? What about that?
You gotta tell me what it does. I can't just assume looking at it.
Okay, well, you were saying you didn't want no curses, nothing. I thought you had some discerning eyes here. This right here, all right, this is some pilfered tower tech. Now we're talking the big tower, the great one in the sky. You know that one? This is from there. All right, and they use this. They used to use it. They're not using it anymore. You take it, you inject it, and it heals you right up. You got a big gash open, closed. Missing a hand comes back. Huh? Gadgety. How about that?
But hand comes back or extra hand?
Well, it comes back. You grow another, where your hand was, your hand, a new hand, not the old hand.
Right. Well, it's not as useful, but it's quite useful.
And maybe depending on how much, if you lose your whole arm, it won't do the whole arm back. Okay, you got to be careful. All right, because this is what you saw. I could give you a whole bunch of these, or I could get you. Got this. He goes in and he comes out and he's got what looks like a multi-tool. Huh?
Oh, okay.
They used to call this Swiss Army knife.
Hey, that's actually kind of a good tool right there that you're holding. Can I look at it real quick?
Please take a look.
Okay,
Take a look. We call them perpetual electric motors. And you take it and you notice that it has like a little button and you can and it has like a little saw. Or like you can take out the other part and it's a drill. Like
Oh. Okay. No, this is kind of a cool gadget. Okay, so something like this.
Question: is it like a Swiss Army knife that's like super small, like on a keychain, or is it like an actual like size
regular
that
size.
a drill would be used? Like a
No, it's like this big.
Yeah.
It's like a small, like it's a tiny drill. It's a tiny saw.
Okay, so what if in this area of utility, we stay in this area of utility that can be used to make things, crafting weapons, crafting
Weapons. I
gears,
could just
crafting.
deal you weapons. You're looking for weapons? That's not a gadget. That's a weapon.
Wait, what if? How many guns can you give me?
I gotta seriously reevaluate this piece of the planet right now. You guys are looking for guns?
I'm just thinking for my people, they're quite good at observing. They're smart. They just need extra help protecting themselves. A gun could be useful.
Look, I want
and
you guys
also
to trust me.
dangerous in the wrong hands.
So I'll tell you this. There's guns and then there's guns. I could get you guns, but if it
Yeah,
has
get you
limited
guns.
ammunition, then you're going to be dependent on me for the ammunition. Then you're going to get mad at me. I don't want you to get mad at me. Okay? I just want to, I can sell you guns that don't depend on ammunition. that's going to cost you.
Okay.
And he looks around again. He says, I don't see no industry here. Okay. You got no factories. You got nothing. Nada. Back home, we got factories. That's where we make this stuff.
Mm. Sorry for the factory noises that are happening right now.
It's coming from the portal behind him. He like
Okay.
sticks his head in. He's like, "Hey, quiet down in there. I'm making a sale."
I'm making business.
I wouldn't mind to have ammunition, guns. As in, well, no, I'm not making a deal right away. I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking. And the reason why is because we might be able to have something that can provide you with trade opportunity for the ammunition. So I take out one of the glowing mosses. One of them. One day, this place will be covered in these. Free light that can be used in all sorts of purposes.
His eyes bulge, and you think you see something at the corners of his eyes, almost like tiny little tendrils that seem to be almost like the eyes are trying to crawl out of his face. And he's bulging so hard, and he taps his face and goes, "Oh, well, now that's a good deal. But whew, I can't just make a deal like that, you know. I got a guy. I report to a guy. So how's about I extend all of you a kindness? All right, and we can make a deal right here, right now. We have to go talk to the big man, but you gotta come over. You gotta come through the portal to hell, and we'll make a deal. And I'll make the deal with you right now that no harm comes to you, and you come right back to the spot. And he like looks at his watch. 1 hour. All right. Ironclad deal. No harm. Back right here. 1 hour.
And the time passed here would also be an hour?
Yeah, 1 hour here.
And there?
We can make it even if that helps.
Oh, I don't know if there's some sort of time distortion between two places.
Oh yeah, huge time distortions all over the place. Every time you go through one of these portals, he's like, doesn't matter what kind of portal there's always going to be some sort of sync issue, but we try very hard to get it within a couple milliseconds, but
I would rather not go today.
well, look, you can't just pull out some of the. It's like you pulled out $1 billion, $1 trillion to me here.
I understand, and I will give you this one piece that you can show to your boss, and if he wants to talk about the deal, he can come here.
Oh, he can't come here. That can't happen. That's not that he doesn't want to come here. It's just literally can't come here.
Then we can talk through the portal.
He doesn't do business if it's not face to face.
Gwen.
I look at Thomas.
We should just do it. We don't all have to go.
Can I entrust you guys to go? I can't explain why exactly at this moment, but
Like look at Hansen, give him like an up and down. I can go.
thank you.
Good. Do you need do you have a representative that you need to send over maybe in your stead?
I will send a representative. I will look for George.
Second official order.
Poor man.
And George will go in my stead.
All right. So okay, well now you got to go find a guy.
That's it. I have to go speak with him, explain the deal.
Look, can we offer you some tea?
Sure. Do you want to trade for that stuff? He points to the meat on the ground. I can get you. Is there something else that you want? You wanted guns? I can get you a couple guns or something, or ammunitions, or what about a machine gun? That good?
Guns are weapons.
Yes.
Guns are
We need
weapons.
weapons, yes.
I
Yeah,
don't
not
think
that
they'll
you
be
need
as
them, big
useful.
guy. Your guns are integrated, as they say.
Thank you.
They are like arrows, and bows and arrows, and they'll need the arrows to make them work.
We
In
cannot
this
make
case,
these
bullets.
arrows.
None of us know how.
Ah.
At least we don't have the materials to do so.
Then would not
So very quickly
swords-
they'll become obsolete.
would swords and spears not be better?
They would.
I got the. What do you need? 100 swords? What do you want? Do you want 50 swords, 50 spears?
It's pretty good. Just like
Okay.
that.
Done.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
easy.
no, not done.
How much would that run us?
It's that pile of meat right there.
I feel like you can get these swords and spears relatively easily, whereas that was a bit more difficult to procure.
No, I'll give you good ones. Come on. What do you take me for?
Like
give
this?
No, look.
me. Wait, you
I show
hold
him.
out
I
your...
show him the spear.
Like this?
No way, not like that. He
Hmm.
takes it. Holy
I'm like still
shit.
holding it when he grabs it.
He's just like, don't let go. He's like, holy schmoly. This is here you go. Oh. Where'd you get that?
It was given to me.
They don't
Just a
make them
gift.
like that anymore.
But even half as durable. Do you have something like this?
No, nothing like that.
Hmm.
That when I was saying that I got stuff from the tower, yeah, but it was from somebody who went to the tower. That's from the tower.
And what exactly did you get from the tower? From your friend?
Me? I ain't friends with nobody from the tower. Spits on the ground.
You had someone that went to the tower to get you things. What did you get from them? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we got all kinds of things. We got all kinds of different devices. You need something that tunnels through something. You need something that you need like a... I got stuff that cuts stuff. I got stuff that'll make your hair green. I got stuff that'll make you durable. Stuff that'll keep you awake for days.
What about an insta home?
What?
An insta home. I think
Oh,
that
you
you
mean
can.
like one of those capsules?
One of the capsules?
Yeah, there was this whole company. They modeled after some old cartoon.
Well, I'm imagining kind of like a thing that you can use that opens up and creates shelter for people.
I got
Yeah, a house.
one of them, but you can turn it back into the capsule after. But I only got one, so I'll trade you that one for the pile of meat. And well, I'll give you one, and I'll give you 25 swords and 25 spears. The good ones.
I look at them. You
What
might.
is so special about an insta home?
need a home. Or maybe tools to make a home. I'm trying to rack my brain.
I mean, 25 spears and 25 swords is not bad. There's honestly not that many people who can use them that well.
No, we should get more weapons. When I asked for this, I wasn't certain exactly what I was looking for. Just know I need help.
You guys adventurers? You go off into the world? Because I have a portable home. It's great.
He's not wrong. Be good. It would be useful to have, but it's up to you guys.
How many people does it fit?
4 of you, easy.
It could be useful whenever we go
Worth
off.
3. What do you mean 4?
This is another one.
Georgie's here now.
That's what I'm. Is it actually? Is he actually here?
Oh,
Where'd he point?
he has to, please.
Oh, I feel it. That's it. My skin's all itchy. He's watching me.
I think he's talking about Otto.
Yeah, I'm talking about Otto.
Just gonna look to Quinn. And look back. Alright, so it's big enough. That's what you're saying. It's sizable.
Can we see it? Show us the product.
I can't show you this. I got it. This is like in the inventory. I gotta go get that. You know, we
Okay.
keep that under. Not just any old demon get that. You know.
Mm.
A home and 50 good weapons.
Well,
Yes,
we would like to see the quality of the goods we're trying to get first. You've seen what we have to offer. Now we'd like to see what you have.
Yeah, 100%. I got all kinds
So-
of samples here. He rummages around in the briefcase and he pulls out a spear. He says, "This one can elongate." And he goes, "Long game!" And it grows. And it just grows like 10 feet. He says,
So-
Huh? Look at that.
All right.
It's quite good.
Can Thomas
Shorgheim! And
They all do that?
nah, this one's German.
Seems to have some trouble with that, Thomas.
You don't know what he said.
Right.
Keeps saying things that I don't understand.
So,
Well, how about you just take it for a spin? Try it out.
It is, well, fully extended. It is far too long for me. Perhaps Wilga could use it to good effectiveness, though.
I believe you'd be able to control that length. But, Hansen, if we can see the capsule home, just to ensure that it is what we need, and what we might be able to find use of. I know you have to go get it and come back.
This is a whole guys. I just want to make a quick deal, and I want to make sure that we can come back and talk about that moss stuff. And he like points to it on the little table. If you maybe had put it there.
Mm-hmm.
And that is on the table. However, we need to have a show of good faith as well.
It is our first time doing a deal with you also.
I just need to know that you guys are going to call me back. So I'll leave the weapons. I'll take the meat.
You'll
Call
take
me
half
up.
the meat.
I'll take half the meat. You call me up.
There you go.
Bring the house. If you don't like the house, we can trade for something else. But we'll finish that deal. And then from there, we can negotiate coming to see the boss.
That sounds good.
All
Okay.
right.
Whew. You guys are killing me. Tough negotiators.
No.
Well, look, Well, if man as finely dressed as yourself, you need to make sure we're not caught in a trap ourselves.
Please. If I was dressed so nice, there's no way I'd swindle you. All right.
So
Put the meat on the table. I'll take this as and he puts the little piece of moss in the briefcase. And then you guys need 50 weapons. Shakes up the briefcase. Shakes it again. Hey, you heard me. Okay. And he like empties it out on the floor, and you just see swords and spears
Oh
start
my
going.
God.
Gang, 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 gang. And yeah, all the 50 are there. And you see that they like no one looks alike. They're all different shapes and sizes. They all have kind of like different little bits of gem or like, you know, gilding on them. There's like one sword would be like a rapier. Another one is like a scimitar. Another one, or I should say saber. Another one is like a long sword. Then you have like what looks like a pair of short swords. They're obviously like they fall out kind of in scabbards that are, you know, together.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like all of these different ones, and the same for the spears. You see one that looks like it has a drill at the end.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll start like rummaging through it a little bit.
Yeah. At a quick glance, they all appear like pretty like same quality as the one that you saw that elongates. Yeah, I think if you like go to like bend them, like they're strong. They would definitely survive, but like would they survive the impact of the dragon falling on them that you had fought? Maybe not.
Right.
Yeah, as long as they can cut up some voidlings, right?
Well, look, we'll do a quality check and we'll get back to you.
But good for training too.
But worry not, Hansen. We will call you again.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you
And
for
the
today.
tablecloth wraps up over half the meat that you guys have placed on the thing, puts it in his briefcase, closes it up, brings by his side. Pleasure doing business with all of you. And I'm looking forward to a long and healthy relationship, I guess.
It's been a pleasure, Hudson.
He turns around, walks into the portal, and the middle starts to fade first, and then eventually takes like a couple of minutes. The black lines at the edges where the portal was fizzle and fade. The crack in the ground is still there, though.
Well, I guess that's where we're gonna see him next time too, probably.
And next time you shall on Dimensionauts, Progenitors, and
Dimensionauts.
Bloodlines. My goodness. Well, if you were here, thanks for tuning in on Twitch. Because that's it for today's adventure. Thank all of you players for being here. It was awesome. Ooh, EXP. So before anything else, let's build out a little bit of EXP. So my goodness, so much happened in these last two episodes in this one session. We've started a garden. We've contacted Hansen. We've started training. There's science experiments happening. Otto now has an orb to ponder. I think I'm all right with giving you guys another 3 XP today.
Oh shit!
Yo.
But I will tell you this,
Ooh.
and I'll tell you all you viewers at home. Otto's player is going to be joining us again soon, and he's sorely missing out on a little bit of XP. So what we'll do is maybe next time at the end of the session, when I give XP, I will allow you guys one time only. If you want to give him XP, you can.
Oh.
Mm.
I mean, isn't that kind of what we do already? Or you mean like extra?
Yeah, like we choose who we
Like
give
from
it
your
to.
pool.
Oh, interesting.
I see. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well, look, last time I took both, so I'm leaving these 3 up to you guys.
I'll take just one to make up for the one I re-rolled.
Well, I feel like you got to take 2 to
Please.
make up for the one you re-rolled. You got to break even.
Okay, I'm not gonna be against that if you wanna give me another. But I just needed at least one
Wait,
to make
okay,
up.
wait. But actually, I think you should take it because you said you're only at 2 improvements.
Well, no,
Advance-
I'm technically at one improvement.
And how
But
much XP?
I have
How is that
enough
even
to-
possible?
One improvement with 6 XP if I get this one.
How's that possible? You should definitely have. I feel like you should have more. I know you, but you've used like 3 or 4
Yeah, I've
rerolls, I
used a
guess.
whole bunch.
So that's like 1 tier. But I'm at tier 3 with 1 EXP. Not tier 3. I'm at 3 advancements with 1 EXP.
But that's it. If I rolled like re-rolled 4 times, that's 1 improvement. I have enough to buy another one, and I'm at tier 1. Like I have 1 improvement.
Oh yeah, then you'd have.
So that would be 3 if I did not re-roll.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So that's why. It was just
I'll
because
take 1 and you can take 2.
Yippee! I'll take it.
All right.
Right.
Done.
Incredible. You can tune in this Thursday for the Hexagon's next episode of Champs Challenge, potentially. I know that it's been a little bit on and off in the summer, but I think the schedules are stabilizing, which is lots of fun for anybody who's following the series. And you can find more content, world building, and updates on our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Just look for us at TheHexagonTTRPG. Once again, that's me, Brent, as the DM, Simon as the fiery Wong Fair, Peter as the tough Tomas, Dana as the intergalactic angel Quinn T, and we're the Hexagon, and we're Hexagon. Good night, everyone.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good one.